In the early 1990s, America was a nation poised on the edge of a cultural shift. The catalyst for this cultural shift came in the form of a single, electrifying moment. Anita Hill, a former colleague of Clarence Thomas, stepped into the spotlight with a story that would reverberate across the nation. It was a moment that demanded attention, a moment that would not be easily forgotten. Hill's allegations were detailed and disturbing, describing a pattern of inappropriate behavior and harassment that she claimed occurred while working under Thomas at the Department of Education and the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. The gravity of her accusations against a Supreme Court nominee made headlines and sparked intense debate. What made this moment so significant was not just the nature of the allegations, but the courage it took for Hill to come forward. In an era where such claims were often dismissed or ignored, Hill's decision to speak out was both groundbreaking and risky. She faced immense scrutiny and backlash, yet her testimony ignited a conversation about workplace harassment that had long been overdue. As the nation watched, the Senate Judiciary Committee prepared for what would become one of the most contentious and closely watched hearings in American history. The stage was set for a confrontation that would challenge the country's perceptions of power, gender, and justice. This was more than a battle between two individuals. It was a flashpoint in the broader struggle for equality and respect in the workplace, a struggle that continues to this day. As we delve deeper into this historic moment, we uncover the layers of complexity, bravery, and controversy that defined it. The year was 1991. America watched, captivated, as a battle unfolded. One of the most enduring images from the hearings is that of the all-male Senate Judiciary Committee grilling Hill about her experiences. The optics were terrible. The committee, seemingly out of touch with the realities of workplace harassment, struggled to grasp the nuances of Hill's allegations. Hill's composure under intense scrutiny was remarkable. She faced skeptical questions, thinly veiled accusations, and outright hostility. Yet, she stood her ground, sparking a national conversation about sexual harassment. The hearings ended with Thomas's confirmation to the Supreme Court by a narrow margin. The Anita Hill-Clarence Thomas hearings were a watershed moment in the fight against sexual harassment. Hill's bravery inspired countless others to share their own stories. The hearings sparked a surge in reporting of sexual harassment. Women, emboldened by Hill's example, began to speak out against harassment in workplaces across the country. The EEOC saw a dramatic increase in complaints filed. The hearings ignited a national conversation about sexual harassment and the need for change. Schools, universities, and organizations began to implement training programs and policies. It was a wake-up call for institutions to create safer and more equitable environments. The legacy of the Anita Hill-Clarence Thomas hearings continues to shape our world today. Hill's courage paved the way for the #MeToo movement. Her testimony now resonates as a reminder of the systemic nature of harassment. The hearings led to significant legal reforms, including the Civil Rights Act of 1991. The law provided for jury trials and increased damages in sexual harassment cases. The impact extended beyond the legal realm, sparking a cultural shift. Hill's legacy is one of courage, resilience, and unwavering commitment to justice. She became a powerful symbol of the fight against sexual harassment, inspiring generations to speak out. The Anita Hill-Clarence Thomas hearings serve as a stark reminder that the fight for equality and respect is far from over. While we have made significant progress since 1991, sexual harassment remains a pervasive problem. We must remain vigilant in our efforts to create a world where everyone feels safe and respected. It is imperative that we continue to educate ourselves and others about the realities of sexual harassment. We must believe survivors, support them, and create spaces where they feel safe to share their stories. We must challenge the power structures and cultural norms that allow harassment to flourish. The conversation sparked by Anita Hill's testimony must continue. Let us honor Anita Hill's legacy, not just with words, but with action. If you found this story compelling, please like and subscribe for more history stories.